This week on the show, we're featuring Hessonite, topaz under the microscope cam, seeds on Why'd I Buy That, 40 new jokes, and caution, contents may be hot. What do you call a dinosaur with a really big cowboy hat? Tyrannosaurus Tex. Let's start the show. Thank you, Colette. Is the sound working now for the grinder video? Video. Back to the 80s. So, what is up? Got some more gems done-ish. Need to polish them. All right. So, we got the audio, we got the video. That's the result of not doing the show very much. I did get caught up on a lot of other things, though. So that's one of the nice things about now, like in history, is that I am caught up on a lot of things. And I'm getting caught up on a lot of things, which I think means that I'm going to have more time to do gems, which is great. because I got that polishing lap to start working and I want to start cranking some stuff out. So I've been forcing myself to spend a little bit more time on gems and getting gems ready. So we're going to work upon that Motron. We got some video going, we got some audio going, we got some great people going, we got the show finally freaking going. I was so like I'm gonna be on time today. And that gem, garnets just don't polish very easily. And it did take a lot longer to polish than I wanted it to. And I don't know, it was kind of frustrating, but also trying to find the video footage that was redundant. Because it's not really footage, but at the same time, it could be a fraction of a foot. If you're measuring the actual transistor molecules inside the chip and how many of them you need, there is a certain reduced ability to have it unified in a length. And that length could somehow be converted to a foot type unit, whatever fraction thereof. So technically, footage is correct. The internet needed to know that. Cheers. Long see no time. Likewise. How's it going, Kiwi? How's it going, Colette? Fantastic people. We got Roski. Roski made it. Fall Dog made it. He's got some pie going up in your eye because it's big and it's pizza. Shibuya. Okay, I got some jokes. Got some stuff for the microscope cam. I keep clicking on the wrong things. You ready for a great week? It's going to be a great week. I'm excited about it. This is going to be cool. We's going to have some fun. Gonna do a little party. Maybe tell a funny pun. And throw back a shot of Bacardi. That worked. It worked enough. Okay, next video. Jake Motron. Jake Motron, the video finder. Finding the videos. And clicking upon them. In the instance that they become visible. Dude, you were supposed to be on these videos. I gotta find a new way to organize the videos because it's a huge hassle. One of the biggest frustrations with doing the gems is trying to organize and label all the videos. That's why I have to hold up the stone at the beginning and the end of every video so that when I can hover over it, I can see which stone is in it. Which one is in it? You guys come by for my singing, don't you? I know it. I knew it. I'm a genius. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I remember what I was doing. Talking about how I'm a genius. I like that. That is just a lot of fun. Talking about how genius I am. You know what it is? You're as smart as the people around you. And so you guys are so smart that you're making me smart. I think that's how it works. Okay, now, so I'm not blinding you with like fuzzy screen stuff. we can click over to the ScopoCam. That's the malachite. I think we showed this malachite last week. I don't know if it was before or after I split it. It's got the sparklies on it. I like that. I'm keeping that. And then I got the other side that I need to finish polishing, which is the dark green side. I was going to make a light green side. See the layers? I could try and eat it down to like a light green side. But I was like, nope, going with the sparkles. Because, I mean, that's pretty cool. It's probably not going to sparkle in this webcam, but that's basically what we got going on. Is this like Christmas lights? Merry Christmas. And it's got, you know, so you could put it on like a two-sided necklace thinger so that it spins around. We got the garnet of the week. Looking nice and greasy. Kind of like my fingers from working on my car. Vroom vroom. Screech. Nothing like a little roasted tire to wake you up in the morning, right? So, yeah, this is the garnet up in the picture. It's really beautiful in real life. It's got a lot of like problems inside of it. And so like if I tried to get rid of the problems inside of it, it would just be reduced to like nothing. So instead, I just kind of went with this like general artistic looking like shape. And I keep thinking that maybe instead of rounding over the top of it, I should like flatten it down so that you can see into it a little bit better. Because it's dark, but at the same time there are some clear areas. See that up there in that corner? That's actually a crack. You can't see it most of the time. So I left it in there. And then that little doodly area in the middle, that's an inclusion. So if we flip it over, you kind of see that crack a little bit better there. And then this inclusion on the back. So I could eat more of the backside away. But if you look at how deep that inclusion is, and look, I mean, look at how clear that crystal is. That's good crystal right there. It's so nice. It makes for a really nice gem. Good crystal makes for bright color, which is kind of the problem with having the domed top. I mean, see, it's dark, and then I turn it, and it starts getting lighter, and it's like, bling, you get that little light color, sort of. It's kind of getting hidden by all the flare back of the lights, the reflection of the lights. So I was thinking about trying to flatten this down and facet the sides of it. But it is unique, you know. So I've kind of been going with that. I'm sticking with the fact that it's a unique gem and moving on to the next one for now. Might come back and shape it again later. Don't know. But I like it. So we're sticking with it. Here's another piece of garnet that we might be seeing soon. It's from the same lot. You can kind of tell that the dendritic inclusions are like similar stuff. So it's like it was dug out of the same hole. Think about going outside, you know. You got a big old field, tiny little shovel. But the size of the hole you're going to dig, mountains of this stuff. You know, mountains. And so then they come back from digging all these holes, and they found some in one hole, the same place, one mountain, one place, same stuff. I need a 67 Mustang that color. I hear you there. If you got any spare 67 Mustangs laying around, Fall Dog and I could use one. Just saying. That was Fall Dog, right? It's kind of small when it gets back up. Yep. Yep, exactly. I was thinking the same. You ever glue them to sticks? 710, I do. I'll show you one. Have a little pie. Something with a grenade launcher. Ooh, a pie grenade launcher. A drink pie grenade launcher. I think we are on to something, man. You stick around for the joke portion coming up quick. What was I going to do? Sticks, tops, things in reality. So, this is one example, 710, is that I glue them onto the end of these screws. This is a pole barn nail. I ground the top of it, the head of it down with a bench grinder. And this is a deck screw. I ground the threads off so it's easier on my fingers. And that's Colette's opal for her ring. And this is a piece of garnet that I haven't done anything with for like 3 years. Tells you about how often I actually get to using the dops. But actually I have been getting ready to dop up this piece of emerald, this little green piece of emerald, because I wasn't sure what to do with it, and like so many parts of it, I'll show it under the microscope. It's like, where's the color at? Because you got this light area, looks like it's gonna crack off, and I don't want that going on. I want like a nice even color. And so we've got that going on with this. So I think I'm gonna dome this over and polish it. And so I'm actually making this for one of the fellow comedians. Likes emerald. So I actually am planning on putting that on a stick and shaping that with Colette's opal piece. That is the plan, Motron. What else do I... Oh, topaz. I said I was going to put some topaz under the microscope. So a couple pieces of topaz. Got this little piece of imperial topaz. And if I hold it under here, the idea is that I want to put it on the faceter. So that kind of takes me into dopping stones. Because I've got this thing here, right? This is called a transfer jig. This is for my faceting machine. And so this dop here is the brass dop. And that's the one that you glue the stone onto. And then this dop here has a ball of dental wax on it. And you push that, and the dental wax will hold the gem against the dop, against the brass dop, and then you can glue it on there. And then you take the dental wax dop out, and you put another brass dop in and glue it on. And when that dries, you take it off of this side very carefully, and then you use that side, and then you take it off. And that's how you transfer the dops for actual faceters, which is something that's coming up soon. Is some of the gems that I've been faceting. Like I got this. This is another gem that I did with the faceter. And I did that amethyst a couple weeks ago, which I sent to the podcast Lady Journey. So they've got some gems coming up. This, which I just showed you, is a piece of topaz. It's got some blue in it. So I thought that was kind of cool. You know, I'm showing the orange topaz, the blue topaz, and then this is a piece of white topaz. I did this one by hand. It's not done yet. I need to polish it. It's already pretty bright. It's a nice piece of topaz. I'm into this. I really like my topaz. But it's got these big scratches and they need to be sanded down, so I got to keep working on it. But also that big thing on the edge, I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that because it's kind of deep. I might make 3 more little things on the edges, and so we'll just have one little thing on each edge of all of them, right? Okay, so anyways, that's what I got for the microscope portion. What do I got for the next video? Because we're almost done with the show. We got one more video, I think, right? Close enough. Okay. What did I buy? What did I buy? I bought seeds. Why? Why did I buy seeds? I had money. It was perfectly good money. I like money. You know, I had the money. It was in my pocket. Did not have to do anything. Just sitting there, right? And so what I did is I got these seeds, took them up to the counter, took the money out of my pocket. Perfectly good money, just sitting there doing what it's supposed to, being in my pocket. And I took it out of my pocket and gave it away so that I could have these seeds. Why did I do that? Why did I buy that? What did I buy? I bought watermelon seeds. Which ones did I buy? I bought two kinds of watermelon seeds. I bought Carolina Sweet and Crimson Cross. And the reason is I've seen watermelons grown, and the ones that have stripes in them are usually the ones that grow the best. And so last year I planted some ones with stripes in them, and they grew great. Amazing. I really, really loved them. I actually grew two really big watermelons without even trying. I mean, I put down that black yard fabric, that biodegradable yard fabric. Didn't have to pull weeds, didn't do nothing all year. Wound up with a 100.5 pound watermelon and a 125.5 pound watermelon. It was great. And we're eating a lot of watermelon. So I'm like, I want to do that again. But I don't remember which ones I planted. So I just bought both of the ones that looks like they had stripes in them. And this is where they were at Teskey's, and that's what I bought. And that's why I bought them. They were a reasonable price. It was like 3 something, and they're a small family-owned business, so I'm supporting that. And I was happy with my purchase last year. So I had no problem getting in there, getting the seeds, grabbing them, giving away my money so that I could have the seeds. Have you ever bought seeds? And have you ever taken a drink of Mountain Dew? Cheers. Sugar babies. Huge melons. That's nuts. I like big melons, and I cannot lie. Big ones that you can really fit your whole hand on, right? Where were we? But why did I buy that port? Oh, jokes. What do we have for jokes? Anything new? Actually, I got 2 weeks worth of jokes, so buckle up, baby. How's it going? Oh, hey, Brianna White. How's it going? Add as moderation area. Kabling. Ka-cha. The blue piece has yellow inclusions. Yes, gotta grind them out, otherwise they look weird. Love topaz, right? Opal is awesome. Okay, where are we at? Dr. Trichome. How's it going, Dr. Trichome? What's up, dude? What are you up to? Ready to have a great week? Do you like jokes? If you do, you're in the wrong place, because that's not what these are. Actually, you're in the right place, because some of them are actually jokes. I'm just not very good at telling them on the podcast. I'm doing a live stream. I've been watching too many podcasts. Oh, this is kind of rough, because a couple of them are bits. And some of them are just notes. And this one isn't even a joke yet, but I'm gonna barrel through it. I got stopped by a locked door. Have you ever been walking somewhere and it's got like the double doors and one of them's locked but you don't know? And you go to push it and it stops and you stop and it's like, I don't know, for some reason I just get really, really pissed off. Like this door should not be locked for me. It should be like I should just smash through the door, like Hulk. It's like, what door can stop the greatness that I am? Wonder if it's a guy thing. Speaking of guy things, when it comes to candle, let's see, I'm trying to make this into a thing too. I'm like, okay, so my girlfriend told me that guys don't, or asked me why guys don't buy candles. I said, what do you mean? She said, girls buy candles, but guys don't buy candles. I said, when it comes to candles, men think of two things: fetish and indigestion. But I don't think that joke really hits very well, because indigestion's confusing. I was thinking of like, the word is funny. The word indigestion's funny, and like, it's like bathroom, but I don't know. And then fetish also, that's kind of far out there. Don't know if a lot of people hear about candles in that sense and it's like, ouch. You know, not very funny. Let's see. Oh, we're going to make a game show. It's called Texting Back, where you earn points for texting back. Would not win that game show. What do you call a dinosaur with a cell phone? Tyrannosaurus Text. Probably be more like a dinosaur with Snapchat. Sometimes I get hate mail. Not angry letters. I just get hate because I'm a male. Probably a Saturday night joke. Okay, let's see. Oh, this was an idea for a bit. Or like a video. You know, sometimes it's been a long week and you forget to put the garbage out, and then you wake up right as the garbage truck is going by, because, you know, the noise of the garbage truck is probably the best alarm clock in the world. And so this alarm clock garbage truck is going by, and you try to race out of bed and put on whatever few articles of clothing will keep you from getting an indecent exposure ticket, and race your way out to the street. And there happens to be a garbage truck too far for you to throw your garbage to. So you get out your truckapult. That's right, a truck with a catapult. And you can load your garbage right into the truckapult and chase down the garbage truck right to the point where you can launch your truckapult and get the garbage bags into it. It was kind of an idea. And then I was like, well, if we videotaped it, it would be the funniest if they chased it down. They had to turn a corner, you know, to get there just in time to get to it, the garbage truck, you know, and they turn out behind it. They you know, the garbage truck goes by and they pull out behind it and launch the truckapult, the trashapult, and it just misses the garbage truck, or like it hits it and falls out. You know, it hits it and it's in, and then it falls back out. And then it's like, oh man, Mama's gonna be mad that we didn't get the garbage out. And then the other one in the truck could be like, hey, there's the Petersons' dogs, because they're eating the garbage. And then they could be like, is Misty with them? Yeah, I think Misty's with them. And so they get out and pet the dogs. That would be a cute video. But I'm not really a video maker, am I? I'm a live streamer, which is some sort of video. I don't even know anymore. Maybe it's because all the time in the city. You know, I mean, this is Iowa. We have a lot of farms, and I like a nice dairy farm. The city gets to be stuffy. Sometimes I like to go to the farms just so that I can go and smell the fresh dairy air. Yeah, that was a butt joke, but it just doesn't work right. It's so hard to get to that launch point, right? What do you call it when a cat lays down in front of the door? A Persian rug. It's a cat joke. You cannot not like the cat joke, okay? I ate a complete box of cookies because I needed to complete something today. Yeah, I do that too often. I thought it was called a smarts car, because every time you stub your toe on it, you go, ow, that smarts. Shout out to Buds and Hazard for that one. It was over on his live stream when we wrote that joke. Let's see. What do you call a dinosaur with a big cowboy hat? Tyrannosaurus Tex. There's a couple more Tyrannosaurus jokes I'm in here, I'm pretty sure. So if you like those, man, this is, I don't know about all this. This is kind of confusing. I'm not sure why I put this in 2 columns. Did I tell the grocery store joke the week before last? Because why is that in there twice? Yeah, I did. Okay. I told the grocery store joke already. And I told the joke about the exercise program called Kicking It Boxing. I need to find a better way to keep these organized. I need a secretary. I need like a secretary subroutine in my brain computer. Okay. What else do we got? I love hazard lights. You know, hazard lights in your car. Because if anything is going wrong, you can just push your hazard lights and say, it's not my fault, the car's broke down. You know, someone's tailgating you, just stop, push the hazard lights. What? It's not me. It's the car. Come on. Hey. Um, what was I talking about? Food. Mashed potatoes? No. Garbage? That's probably cookies, a complete box of, okay. Speaking of eating a complete box of cookies, my belly is getting bigger. It's so big it belongs in the state of Texas. Um, oh, someone was talking about having the power to fly like Superman. And it had me thinking I wouldn't want to fly like Superman. 'Cause he flies, you know, he's got his fist out and he's like looking up, and that would just make my neck sore, you know? If I was flying, I would be flying standing like Superman, just standing straight forward, probably recline back, maybe taking a nap while flying. I could probably really get into that. You know, just take a nap anyways, right? Um, let's see. I tried throwing something out for the garbage, and the garbage men wouldn't take it. So I put a for sale sign on it and then marked it down to free. And someone came and took it. I don't know. That's like another bit. Another kind of a bit that I thought maybe it would be like a funny joke or a funny like actual stage bit is somebody was, you know, let's see. I do not have this rehearsed. Okay. So a girl came over and asked me if I had seen her dog. I said, "What's your dog's name?" She said, "Rover." I said, "Have you checked Mars? I hear there's a rover on Mars." She didn't like that, and she walked away, as most women do. But she really wanted me to know her dog's name because she walked around the neighborhood shouting it for the next hour. Yeah, that one didn't really work. Because she was looking for the dog, and I was trying to be like, I didn't know she was looking for the dog. Just stupid. Let's see. Oh, here's one. When I walk around, I smile. I'm a positive person, you know. I walk around, I smile, I nod, I smile and nod at people. You know, it's like you spread the love, right? It's what's going on. And I found out that there's one time it's not a good idea to smile and nod, and that's when you're on your way to the bathroom because someone might follow you in there and they might be curious. It's hard to tell how some people were raised. You just want to be careful with that one. You don't want to be frowning when you're going in there either because somebody might see that and they might call the hospital or, you know, come in trying to check on you. So, you know, you got to have that robot face when you're going in there. Nothing's happening here. Nobody don't look at me. So, you can you can you can kind of put on the half frown, half grin look. It's like, you know, are you fighting your frown? Are you fighting the grin? What's going on? Oh, you're headed to the bathroom. That kind of explains it. That's probably the face that you should have when you're walking into there. We're almost done, sort of. Getting there-ish. Let's see. Oh, I I did want to go over this because I wanted to tell you jokes. I came here to tell jokes. You came here to hear jokes, and you know I want to do that. You're gonna get that. So that's gonna happen. But first, as long as we're all together, I'd like to tell you about an opportunity I have. Let me make sure I'm getting the words right on this. I'd like to tell you about an opportunity. Hear me out. I'm willing to wager that there's a few dog lovers out there and someone who's never some of you, you know, you love dogs, some of you have thought about getting dogs, some of you have never even considered getting a dog and you never ever would, but one day there may be that dog that just wins over your heart and brings you all the things that dogs bring, like love and joy and companionship and protection, but you know, what if it can't protect you because it's a weak dog? There's weak dogs out there, but that's okay. It's not a problem any longer because we have doggy defense class, canine self-defense, where your dog can learn things like kickboxing, taekwondo, ninjutsu, and tai chihuahua. Let's see. I need to actually have a way to round that joke out. So sign your doggy up for doggy defense class, canine self defense, and your dog will push. Your dog won't get pushed over anymore. Something kind of like that, you know, but with a joke in it. What do you call a legal eagle? Attorney at claw. Oh, I already did the positive smile and nod. Okay. I want to be rich and not just carry around a little dog rich, but like two big dogs on each side of you rich. When you see someone you matched with on another dating app and you're like, well, look who's still single, like them again. Maybe they're more desperate by now. Let's see. Oh, I had something earlier. I couldn't find the actual premise for it yet, but I was like, and you could go either way with it, but I was thinking about swiping, right? You could be like something positive. I swiped right so fast it was like I was starting a lawnmower. Or I swiped left so fast it was like it was like I was throwing a baseball. I swiped left so hard my phone came out of my hand. It separated the pop socket from the sticky pad. Something like that. Do we have anything left? Um, you know you've been eating too much when your front door is a garage door? You have to be tuned in on social media. The kids these days are like, I'm on Fling Flang and I'm on Bizsproy. Are you on yet? And they're throwing up gang signs as logos. Does that even count as a joke? Can I go back and edit the fact that I said I had that many jokes and make it one less? All right, you guys know I don't make political jokes and stuff like that, but when you're a political figure, it's an old-timey thing, right? So, uh you can enter whatever political figure you want because the joke works either way. I think beep political figure beep has entered one too many face slap competitions. Maybe I'm the only one who gets those weird videos of like slapping people. Okay, that's a thing. What do you call almost three more sort of. What do you call a T-Rex who is also a dictator? A Tyrannosaurus. And what do you call a T-Rex who has a Twitter account? A Tyrannosaurus text or a Tyrannosaurus check mark. No. Nope. My headstone will read, well, what was the point of all of that? That's what I should read when I bomb. So we'll just make that the theme of the joke portion. One more. Speaking of putting on weight, it's left me with a conundrum. I keep trying to fit in my jeans, right? And so I'm stuck with this conundrum where I don't know if I should commit and buy bigger jeans or live in denial and grow a muffin top. And there's different types of muffin tops. You know, there's the Dunlap where your belly Dunlapped over your belt. And there's the front butt. So you know, at least then you can do twice as much sitting on your ass. But I figure if I am gonna grow a muffin top, I'm gonna make it the best muffin top. And I'm gonna cover it with streusel topping. You know, maybe I'll lather it up with some frosting and call myself a cupcake. I thought that joke was kind of weird, but it kind of plays up the muffin top, which is something that we do because it's the joke portion of the program. Wow, I'm sorry, that feels like it took forever to do, and I really appreciate you putting up with me doing that. I got back like 3 or 4 years ago. Wow, I can't believe I've been streaming that long. It probably doesn't go bad. We were talking about the stream, right? It goes bad. It goes really bad. Especially cookies. Cookies don't go bad either. Cat jokes. Dr. Trichome, Colin S., Brianna White. Grillin' and Chillin' with Mojo made it in time for the food jokes, right? Dino and food jokes and a cat joke in there too. That probably counts as something. Melons, Fall Dog, 710, Roxy Rants, and Kiwi Claw, and everyone else out in YouTube land. You are fantastic. We love you. You're gonna make it a great week. You're going to use the best of your abilities to do what you can to make it a great week because you're awesome like that. And I'll see you guys next week.